Hi everybody, welcome back to the Word from the Shed. No doubt most of you will have seen a very poignant video of Andrea Bocelli singing in the Duomo di Milano. As we listen to his plaintive voice, and as we see the empty streets of Milan, Paris and London, we're surely struck by a kind of sweet sadness. We see and hear what could so easily be the legacy of an extinct race in music and architecture. A race whose very existence is dependent upon the one who created it. A race that in turn is deeply creative and at its best reflective of the glory of its creator. This is the human race. But by God's grace we will come through this, and our streets will once again be vibrant with life. But neither life nor we will be quite the same. We will be changed, perhaps more appreciative of the things that really matter: relationships, community, mutual responsibility, and mutual celebration. I remember when I was a young man, preparing for my hoped-for release from 12 months confinement as the guest of a foreign government, I wondered how I would cope with the pressures and responsibilities of life outside. I was institutionalized. In some way, my prison cell was a safe place, and outside lay danger and stress. I was released, but I soon discovered that I was changed. I saw the world through different eyes now, not the eyes that I'd seen it through before. 2 years later, an even greater change came in upon me when I was released from a prison of my own making, a spiritual prison that had been growing in my heart since the day I was born. One evening, just as the angel had released the Apostle Peter from prison, so God invaded my life and filled me with hope, forgiveness, and the beginnings of a healing of my wounded heart. A couple of hours earlier, I had not known or needed any of these things. I can't say that these changes made my life any easier, but I can say that I'm deeply grateful for them. They changed my motivation, healed my sense of abandonment, and gave me a hope for the future that is essentially indestructible. Soon, by God's grace, we will all come out of this present confinement. Life will be different, and we will be different. But how are we preparing for our release? I was listening to an ex-prisoner, now a pastor, as he spoke on the television program Songs of Praise. He had been advised, when starting his prison term, don't serve your time, let your time serve you. Just now it is as though our old way of life has been buried in the tomb and we are weeping at the entrance. But if we look up, we will recognize the Master, Jesus, standing and offering us a new resurrected life that will take us from our present confinement into a new reality on the other side of death. Christ is the only one with the wisdom, the power, and the authority to lead us into our newfound freedom. I encourage you to seek him out while you have time. Jesus was once in a conversation with some religious leaders of Israel who believed in him, yet had not found the inner freedom that he promised. After a short explanation, he said to them, "So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." That's in John chapter 8 and verse 36. So God bless you, and see you next week for another video. Bye.